Asking, is it fixed? We will let you know. It looks like it's got, hopefully, it looks like part 1 of 2 has a little time remaining. We'll see. Somebody was talking about a 90 gig patch, so we'll have to see here. So how do you set the tweaker? Let's see here. Let me go ahead and I'll minimize shadow here. Let's see here. arcslayer.com, where you start, and I would recommend following the setup file recommended as far as it goes. It's PSO2 in the Windows Apps folder. It is Floyd. It is in the Windows Apps folder for you to take a look at that way. So now we wait. Hey, no problem, man. I hope this works. I hope this works for you guys. Hey, Gestalt. It doesn't work after the patch. Oh, is the lobby lag fixed? That's the thing that's really hit me. Like when I'll show you what I do when this finishes patching, because I closed it by hitting the X and it just literally been awful. And then I was able to like put out that guide on here, like here's how you clean it up and restart. And so far I've been forcing my game into full screen mode, so that way I'm not sitting here going into like accidentally closing it and then having to restart it. Okay, I believe that's patched. Environment settings, screen, virtual full screen mode. That keeps me from accidentally closing it the wrong way. Let's go take a look. Let's dive in. Life's been really busy. Life's been really busy. So we'll find. I honestly have been enjoying it though. As I was on site with the client all day yesterday, got back, I was able to make a couple of videos, which was really nice. Really excited to see them talking about like the next 3 years for Destiny. That was something really exciting, because it's like, you know, what should I invest in my time? Because it's like, are they just gonna pull a Destiny 3 and restart the whole thing? But it looks like, if nothing else, what they were talking about last year, it's pretty cool. Phantasy Star is here in the West. Hopefully this fixes the PC issues. I don't know if it's going to fix the PC issues for most players. Let me lower down the volume here. There we go. But if nothing else, like from the lobby lag, woohoo, it was just awful. Like, but the rest of the game was fine, and the lobby lag itself was just like horrendous. And like where I would just hop on the Xbox version, and it was great. And it's like, there's definitely some problems here. Ultimately, I still maintain that it would have been perfect for them to go ahead and say, you know what? Welcome to beta. And now this is actually playable in the lobby. Well, look at that. Look at that. If you guys see any of my videos, live streams, we did like another one, like we stream on Twitch more than anything else. And it's like, it's just horrendous. Give me my campaign items. It looks like we got some news stuff. Yeah, cool. Oh man, to run around. Let me go check the shopping area just to make sure it's gonna be fine. I think they definitely have it fixed, man. All right, now this is still like, oh, what? I gotta turn in the rings. So it's like, okay, let's collect these rings. I love it. Bust out my Sonic emote. Fantastic. I'm gonna get all the rings. I don't know what's gonna happen if I do. Oh man, it feel like it was so stuttery. Like I can't even, like it's so hard to even explain now that I'm just running around. I'm like, oh, now when playing a level, it was fine, but just kind of getting into that level. Turning the shinies. I wish there was something here that kind of made that zzz, you know, the Sonic spin dash sound. Hello. Oh, there's ones in the trees? Oh my goodness. Alright, this is fun. Alright, cool. Living my dream of playing Sonic in PSO2. There we go. Alright, now let's go turn into this this quest.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you. All right, let's run some missions. Let's run some missions. Actually, let's. I don't want to make this an inventory management stream, but geez Louise. Okay. There we go. How much inventory space do I have actually? Deposit storage. I got a little bit left. Yeah, there's an inventory management is going to be coming up at some point. Mission pass gold, a ticket. Let's just deposit you. And I'll use these things. Pepper stem to bind it to this character. Okay. We'll use this. Wish I could just use all of them. Okay. And alright, let's make sure I don't have anything better armor-wise to equip. Oh good, something better. Alright, now positive storage, get out of here. Okay, let's go and see these weapons. Hey, yes, look at me, I'm running around the lobby and I can. Now, yeah, lag seems to be totally fixed. What's up, Ethan? I'm on, you're good point. Ethan's saying let's check the block cap. Let's go do that real quick. And let's go find a very populated block. Alright. Guessing towards the top. Okay. This looks premium space. Alright. Let's go here. I'm on ship 2, AQ. Oh yes, buy my Meseta. Buy my Meseta. Oh my gosh, this is like a whole new game, guys. This is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Oh, so far, dude. Okay, well, verdict so far on the lobby. Lobby issue solved. They have fixed the lobby problem. And I'm talking like if you want to go see, man, do I have footage of that? Like that would be a real comparison. It was like, couldn't even move. All right, so let me get some of this stuff done, and then let's run a mission or two. If anybody's on ship 2 wants to join in, let me know. Let's see here, appraisal items. Now I'm gonna do enhanced appraisal, and increase increase XP. What is this? Ooh. Ooh. Increase XP, please.
This is a great find.
Ooh, item equipable as a launcher. Alright, we got another one, another gun. Let's see what we got.
This is a great find.
Twin machine guns. And a cane. Oh,
Great find.
her reaction's just priceless. Alright, let's see here. See what it says on the equipped weapons. Okay, so definitely going with the new gun, but the current launcher I have is preferred. Okay, great. Yeah, let's go and do that. Yay, new gun. Alright, cool. Let me go back to my items. Just Vita rifle, Vita laser. Deposits. Cool. Now I've got a room for some stuff. Yeah, so far, yeah, door. Actually, I can show you. Character info. Not that. Where is it? Might as well just go here. I'm show you my breakdown.
What would you like to do?
So is it change class? Yeah. So here's what I got. I got Hunter at 75. Ranger's almost 60. I was working on Gunner and then I switched to Ranger. I wasn't loving it, and that's okay. Like I'll pick it back up, but I was really struggling with it. Force is currently at 47. I figure after Force hits 50, I'll probably drop the sub to Fighter, get that up, because the theory is that how many subs can I get? 50 to 75 is the grind in this game, by the way, Door. And so the theory is that can I get 2 jobs to 75? And if I can, I will, but with 75, are the rest of my subs all 50 plus? Because then I can just pick up the more of the grind with the sub perspective at that level. And so that's what I'm testing out. And so it's definitely not sub efficient, but regardless, that's just my plan there. And then, so I'm just kind of setting a sub until it hits 50 and then switching. So Ranger should hit 60. I think my Force will hit 50 pretty soon. So then pretty much 60 to 75, like how many levels, how many subs can I get up to 50 on that regard. So that's what I'm testing in a fun and unique, interesting way, personally speaking. Let's see here. Yeah, so far so good on the lobby issue. Now, there were a couple of issues with the game. AQ comes down to like installing and having the Windows Store issues. I was able to get those fixed for me. Other people needed to go about. Yeah, and then Ethan has a Summoner main as a sub thing with a buff to get Photon Water, but I was able to fix my Windows Store issues. I don't know if this is going to ultimately resolve your Windows Store issues. If you cannot get the game data gone, be sure to try and reinstall. And then at the same time, that all being said, is that if the tweaker's working for you, honestly, stay wherever the hell you're happiest. What do you want? Oh, cool. So why are you barking at me? All right, gate area. All right, if anybody's on ship 2 wants to do I'll do some dailies, and then I'll get to work here in about like an hour. I think an hour feels about right. Bum 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 bum. All right. Which quest am I up for? Dailies, please. I'm gonna do very hard. Oh, if I could get a couple people, I'll do the super hard. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stick with very hard. Hey, buy my Meseta. I'll do active. I'll just do this because, as far as it goes, work could call me any minute. What do we need? Yeah, I'll grab you. A holy bile fountain amended. There we go. Oh, is the lobby still lagging on Tweaker as? Huh. Hey, Randy. Oh, no worries. No worries, AQ. I'll just take some bots with me, and anybody can jump in if they want. I am 59. Black Fox, you're up. Ellipsis, you're up. There we go. And do I need any? Yep, I do. Do. All right, let's do it. Good morning, Nova. How are you doing? And I'm doing good, Randy. Oh. I need to feed my mag, but regardless, before I do that... use a booster or food item. Quiet. This is this is one of my favorites, the quest points, because it's just like slaughter monsters. So if I can get with the pack, that's gonna be great. Lobby lag for me is no more. Like, and it was bad. It was bad lobby lag. Now, what was crazy about it, because it was just fine on Xbox, like no problems, but on PC it was bad, and it is no more. It is working just fine. Eat launcher. Oh no, someone's down. I keep defaulting to Minecraft Dungeons gameplay because I'm like, oh yeah, let me dodge with the right stick. Nope, that's not my dodge. Let me switch over to my new gun. I am not great at the cadence on using this gun yet. It's where, like, at the same time, like, I really enjoyed Hunter. And that's where I was like, when I started playing it, I was like, yeah, I'll do this, and then I'll switch to this class right at the start. And then Hunter just, like, it hooked me right at the start. Such a fun class. I don't know if any Hunter mains out there. I know Soro is in this regards. They fixed it basically last night. The maintenance ended up going a little bit longer than I think they anticipated, but ultimately this is fantastic. This makes it way more playable, and I hate to be like a snobby gamer. I do feel like it sometimes in regards to saying like, all right, you just tell me when you're ready. Like, I have other games that I can play. So what I think this is going to mean is I'm going to be able to rock. I'm going to switch to launcher because this is, AoE pools. What I think this is going to hopefully help me now with the fact that it's on PC, the fact that it's running pretty daggum well. I mean, obviously, I'm curious to see how it runs tonight. But I went on to the most populated block within the lobby, and my system was doing like it was unplayable. The lobby, like it was just so annoying, and it was that annoyance that it's like, and I guess I'll go play something else until you're ready, or I'll play on Xbox. And with crossplay, thankfully, that's all those are equal options, but not everybody has that opportunity. Oh, get off me! Get off me! You. Yeah. Oh, this guy. This guy. Oh, am I teleported? Yeah. There you go. Okay, we got some bad guys this way. Unless the mob's gonna go another direction. Yeah. Dude, Hunter's the best. Now, I typically am a Force main, and so I did Force in Japan, and I'm looking forward to playing it here as well. But I think that I definitely want to get some more of those complex skills, those spells. So what kind of system are you on? And I'm on controller as well. I know that you're playing with a controller versus mouse and keyboard makes a slight difference. I'm not sure what else. Like, are you saying that playing with a controller over keyboard and mouse has an impact on the FPS of the game? And is there a way I can turn on FPS so I can see it actually being reported to me? Because if that's a function of the system, then please enlighten me, because I know I know that I like 60 more than I like 30, and other than that, like, I've just never been too concerned with it, as long as it's maintained and stable. I know I was able to turn it on for Gears 5, and I was getting like 128, but I think as a part of it, regardless, is that being that this is being played in the cloud, I think it's just locked at 60 frames. Alright. Oh yeah, like they're just the best. When I got some of those on my Force in Japan, I was like, this is the best. That, like, Force is just the coolest always, but Yeah, my goal and what I've been doing is the reason I did Ranger is because all right, level 60. Is that what you basically people ask? So if I need to start popping up polls as to what the level, just let me know. But my thought is that once I get, my hope is that once I get Ranger to 75, all my classes are going to be at 50. And then it's just a matter of like, okay, which one do I take from 50 to 75 next? And then it's just kind of that, you know, hopefully a little bit easier, cleaner grind, ultimately. You're on mouse and keyboard. Sometimes the controller is better because the lock camera speed, but I look into being able to, yeah, let me know. Because if there's something I can do. PSE chance. There we go. Plays like Crucible plays on controller. Very poorly. Alright. So if you're not in the USA though, just switch your region to USA, and then you'll be able to download it and play. Now, what I'm curious to see if anybody has not downloaded it, if they're able to download, if the launcher, if any of that's given them any kinds of problems. I'm gonna have to. I'll go look at Reddit before I kind of post kind of an updated video on Ginger Prime here. That's why I was like, I'll be live, I'll test it, and we can answer questions and test together. Oh dear Lord. There we go. There we go. Love that skill. I love that skill so much. So what's new for the game? It runs. I think that's essentially the big update for the 10th. Now they've added the new mission, the mission pass. In fact, I have the news stuff up. I'll probably get a post up on that this morning for you guys, covering over all the different announcements, all the new campaigns rocking and rolling. But yeah, like I think if for anybody who's out there who's already at level 75 cap on everything and has all the best weapons, then I think we're still waiting for whatever comes next in terms of major release. But oh dear Lord, dodge. But if you're not capped, it's a perfect time to actually jump in and play, because now it runs. It is currently not on Steam, even though the manual did hint that it was coming to Steam. I hope that we do see it come to Steam and PS4 and like everything. All right, here we go. Mission complete. Oh yeah, some guys blocking the exit. Boom. Yes, dude. Yes, it did. It is. Like, I'll show you. I'm about to go back into the lobby, and we were on block 1, which was like massively filled out. All right, cool. And, oh, somebody's dead. Okay, never mind. They're not dead anymore. That's gotta be my favorite skill. Oh my god. Oh, good, Nova. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm glad you're liking it. Just remember, and this is just my rule, and I'm not trying to like be a Debbie Downer as the game launches. If there's ever a time where you're just not having fun, like, go play something else. Like, we live in a great time in which there are a lot of games at like either incredibly low prices or free or what have you. Like it's just it is a really good time to be a gamer, and I see it happen all the time. Like now we're entering into Destiny's season of hype as we start talking about Beyond Light, the Wrath Queen, and you know, Lightfall. And that's just where it's good that they gave a roadmap for what's coming over the next couple of years to kind of like ease your mind. However, there's going to be ebbs and flows, and there'll be ebbs and flows with this game and any other game that we all play. And it's just like, if you're ever like, I don't want to play, like play something else, like enjoy that. Now, all that being said, if you're loving, like I'm loving this game, I'm so happy the lobby's fixed, because it was, like I said, sometimes I feel very like snobbish because it's that, what's the game that I can jump into the fastest with as little problems as possible? It's like sometimes I get maybe 15 or 30 minutes to play, and if I've sitting here have to patch it, if I've got to like just jump through so many hoops to play, then it just becomes like, all right, I guess I'm gonna go the path of least resistance, and that's what ends up being. 120 starter gems for the trigger. Is that in the Fresh Finds shop? Planebreaker Calamity Trigger. How many star gems do I have? Ooh. Yeah, let me know if it's worth it, guys, because I only get 143. Fat boost 125. And rare drop rate. Alright, I'm gonna leave those alone for now. I kinda want a little crazy on my star gem spending. But look at me, guys, I'm running around the lobby. The lobby. Cool. Now my daily boost is maxed out. Might have to do a vac. Yo, what's up? Later, buddy. He's my favorite. Hans. Yo! I missed it, and I'm okay with missing it. Like, I was just like, alright. It was... The seasonal model isn't working for me, and I posted about this just last night of my impressions of kind of the information. I love that we have a roadmap for years of content. Let me just make sure if I need to go to the next floor. And which is great. Yeah, let me go turn that in. However, I can't bring myself to log in. When I fall behind, like with the Season of Dawn when Gabriel was born, like I just wasn't able to play, and that's the reality of it. And so then I was just like, okay, I'll wait till Season of the Worthy. And so I waited to Worthy, and then I ended up getting sick with like, docs say I had COVID. The test that I was able to finally get said I didn't, so I have no idea. But I know I was sick for 3 weeks, couldn't play pretty much anything, and so yeah, by that point I was like, well, I guess I'll just wait till the Season of Arrivals, which we now know the name of what it is. So honestly, I'm really love to see. Like, I was playing some Destiny 2 last night. I love the quests. Like, they do such a great job. Love that game. I might start, putting together, because I put some guides and stuff together on Work the Game. I've talked about it more over on Work the Game, but it feels more like a fitting game to talk about on Ginger Prime personally, of its action RPG nature. All right, cool. Those were turned in. Oh, that's right. I haven't turned in everything. Yes. Cool. All right, and then this should be just complete all daily missions and on super hard. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I'll just wait till I get a little higher in level. Let's vac it up. Subquest. And I like the forest, very hard. And active recruitment. Boom, baby. So what kind of error are you getting, Richard? Nope. Good, Alfie. It's going good, man. Alright, let's see here. And forest. And forest. And then I've already got those two grabbed. Later. PSO2 cannot find the Visco. Oh, okay. You might want to just completely uninstall. And I have that video going through, like, you got to give yourself permission. Like, it could be in backup. So try to uninstall. If it doesn't uninstall, hard boot, bring it back up, remove it, and then reinstall. But the Visco-esque DLL, I think that's essentially maybe a permission issue where it's locked. Collect, 1 second. What do they want? Procure at least one of the beautiful. Well, we'll see if that gets complete. Otherwise, I'll just abandon it later. Or just like Show Air saying, use the tweaker. Let me go ahead and get my gift.
Bye now.
All right, now. Anything for the forest? Yep.
Bye now.
Bye now. Yeah, Microsoft Store sucks. They're coming out with a new Microsoft Store, which is going to be interesting to see. So there we go. Got my line orders. So for some people it did. Like a lot of people were saying Tweaker definitely worked and fixed the issues. For others, like yeah, they said it had the same problem. And some people I think were saying they were still having issues this morning. So at the end of the day, yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, and let's do this. Go here. I want to get a force. Any friends that are okay? Cool. 60. J Craze Ambi. Yes. And let's go with yeah, City Goblin. Perfect. And I'm just going to buy this. All right. Leader pays. Raising the threat level. And confirm. Oh baby, that's good to hear, Zurel. Now, is that, are you still using the tweaker as well, so that it's not only the patch but the tweaker itself is running better? Let me check my buffs real quick. Make sure I'm max buffed out. Character info. Yeah, I got some time. Perfect. My guys are just standing around chillaxing. They're like, you got this. Alright. Just going for a walk in the forest. And you met a ranger. There. I think the, I mean, like when you're talking about dropping new fashion, or if you're talking about the scratch cards, usually those last a couple of weeks. You know, usually it's, but I mean, obviously those are kind of their loot box, etc. I love summoners, man. Yes, yes. What is that off of? Is that am I catching the Land Before Time? Or is that like a DreamWorks old animated Gus Gus? Yes, yes, I make it then Gus Gus Cinderella. I don't know. You let me know. Gingers with cannons. The deadliest of combos. It's like, how do you open boxes? Use a cannon. Come on. Wake ye up. Wake, wake, wake. See ya. Oh, fun times. Did I see you use the auto equip weapon from earlier or so? Is that an option? Yeah, it'll basically give you some suggestions. You can still go in and customize it. I always like to use it to see if it's recommending something, and in this case I was just being lazy. because you can sit here and spec out different things. Now the gun that I am using, I rolled on it and I put an EXP booster on it as well. So I got my alliance boost, I got my weapon EXP boost, I've got my food boost boosts, I got my premium sub boost. So feeling pretty boosted right now. Surrender your XP unto me. The launcher works great. And so if it's bugged out, then you just tell me, because I never played the Ranger before. Like even in PSO, like even in the original, like I was forced, or I was yeah, pretty much forced. Like I think I touched Hunter, got it to like level 20, and I was like, all right, that's fine. Probably like if I want to be like, I guess a decent player should aim for the glowy red orb with an extra damage. Oh, it's under so under customize weapons, then you see auto equip. Same thing for armor. So it doesn't in this case recommend anything. Usually I like to look at that and see what it's saying, and then I like to go over to equip weapons, and then this is where I like to kind of cycle to see kind of the stats and more. So it's kind of me just kind of testing it out. Same thing for the because I might take the recommendation, I might not. It just depends on what I'm ultimately going for. Because you can get weapons with different like attribute rolls, like obviously increased drop chances. So like it might be something that might be slightly more powerful, but it might not have the perks that I want, right? So it's just a matter of like, hey, what are you recommending? Pretty. Thought you could escape. You should try it. I don't know if you can download it without deleting it. If it's bad and it's a bad install and it won't launch, you're probably gonna delete it. But I would say, if nothing else, try, let us know. Oh yeah, I was like, wait a minute, it's saying that there's a pathway here, and yeah, ideally you'll be good to go. Ideally, whatever they did fixes the whole core of the issue. I have to go, if you can let me know, because that'd be really good to understand whether it's truly fixed from an install perspective, because there was a couple issues that was beyond the install issues. It was just the lobby lag. I'm carrying something of the max. What am I carrying? Yeah, grinder. All right, deposit of storage. There you go. Keep living in those grinders. Oh, it deleted itself? Yeah, like it definitely like got corrupted. For me, like it deleted itself, but it didn't return the hard drive space. So that's where I had to get and go in and use that free tree thing to go and find exactly where it was, give myself permissions to the folder, and then I was able to remove it. It was painful. There we go. No more bad guys that way. Perfect. Perfect. Love me some Akey. Advanced Quest, man. Grenade launcher on birds. Overkill. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love it. All right, let me see here. Bop it bop. Bop bop bop. Okay. I wonder if this is a loop. Oh yeah, rare drop. Yeah, that's one of the things I was saying for me myself. Somebody's like, "Why aren't you using the tweaker?" And it's like, honestly, I'm gonna wait to see after this day if it's fixed. Because if it is, then I want to make sure I can say that. And then if and if it's not, then yeah, I'm gonna go use the tweaker and etc. But all right, burst. Twisting back up. Yeah, you get the XP boost, but more than that, you get engaged in the store. That's where. All right, one more. Oh, I thought I heard one more. I find premium to be worth it, namely because of just my enjoyment for the game, wanting to support the game. Ideally, it's like, hey, yeah, you want to play Phantasy Star in the West, kind of concept. Especially if they end up bringing out like a Phantasy Star 3 in the next, 5 or 6 years or something like that. It's gonna be interesting. There we go. Yeah, burst, baby. Oh, fly away, ship. Fly away. Completed. Perfect. Okay, you gotta let me know, Ver, if you were able to get in and not have any problems. Right now, I'm telling you, it's playing really well. It feels really good. I mean, obviously the levels themselves haven't never really had an issue. It was more just trying to get into the levels that were laggy as all get out. But the best news about all that is that is for me confirmed to be working, even on the highest pop, blocks, etc. Yep. Yes, it is. And it feels good. Just need to set up a timer bot, or like trigger off of a question. Yes, it is fixed. Now I'm even here that the tweaker is performing better as well, which is really nice to see. So it's like if you don't want to go, I think you got options. We'll see if those continue or if those get patched out, but I still hope they bring this to Steam. I think that would be a really good move. Yeah, I think everybody had that update today. It didn't take too long for me to download this update. Somebody was saying it was 90 gigs, and it didn't feel like 90 gigs. Ba, 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 ba. Where are you? Random mob. There you go. Maybe. The fact that the tweaker was able to address it primarily, I was like, yeah, there's something that's not right. And again, I think it would have probably been much better if they just decided to do a PC beta, but I don't know, maybe that's what was on the plan, and then that just had to get canceled, or I don't know. Either way, it's now 2 weeks since PC release, and it's technically, I would say, ready to go. Outside of if you're having store issues, that might be a different thing that we have to address differently and more individually in that regards. Yeah, just launch it on Steam, Nate. I agree. Just launch it on Steam. Give people what they want, the ability to play wherever they want. Let's see here. There we go. If anybody here is new and checking out the stream, just let me say thanks so much for coming and hanging out and helping me test and feeding me information about what if you guys have been having any issues. So welcome. And welcome to the Soul Nation, Dirty. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Yes! You have embarked on an epic journey of great and importance and magnitude. Thanks so much. Thanks for giving me an excuse to use my soundboard. Oh God. Uh-oh. Are we getting a train going on? Welcome to the Soul Nation, Nate Wood. Yeah. Legends have foretold this day coming to pass. Are you ready? And 30 people unsubscribed. This guy. What the hell? Emergency. Cologne. Alright. Yep. Murdered that clone. Why don't I become a voice actor? I've actually done voiceover work in Korea. Good times. Subclass is Force right now, Figma. Oh, thanks, Nova. It means a lot. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all have just really just blown me away with A, your generosity, and B, your time. Like, when I went and looked at the numbers, because, you know, people were like, hey, how do you make a YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, okay, well, let me put together a video. I'm like, holy crap, like, has it been just, like, right under 6 months and over 10,000 subs? Like, that's just insane. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Like, man, I can't believe just the response, and I've really enjoyed making the videos, and looking forward to making many more. And hopefully we get some like even more incredible games out this year. I don't know if New World's going to be good, but I'm hopeful for it. I like the fact that it's got a big PvP influence. I do like PvP. Yeah, lobby is fixed, baby. So what I'm doing regarding the subclass, and I talked about this briefly when somebody was asking me like if I have anything at cap, and it's like, yeah, I got 100 at cap. My operating theory is that I can get every class to 50 by the time I have 2 classes to 75. So it's like the first job to 75, you know, got me Gunner to 55, and then I was curious, I was like, huh, because subclass levels up slower, but it still levels up, and it requires obviously less experience early on. And I'm like, I wonder if I take 2 classes all the way to 75, how many subs will I have at 50? And so sub job for Force, last I checked, was 47. I don't know if it's leveled up this time. It might have. And so beyond the 47, once I hit 50 on Hunter, I'm going to switch over to another sub, in this case Fighter, and then after that something else, etc. And I think that by the time I get Ranger to 75, the theory is that I'll be very close to having my sub jobs all at 50, namely because I didn't really start this plan until I was like, I put a little XP into some other jobs, so like the science isn't going to be like, you know, if it was a peer-reviewed study, they'd say you want to start over from the beginning, but I'm not going to start over. So yeah, I'm basically sub-leveling, and I'm just kind of going down the list and kind of picking what I want to play next. So once Ranger's at 75, I might just see what you guys want me to play, in terms of kind of breaking down the basics of the class, especially as it relates to like the level 75 cap skill trees and the recommended versus like the guides, etc. So that way people have an idea of how they want to like build their class. Completed. Yeah, you can use the tweaker if you want. If the Windows Store doesn't give you any issues, just use whatever you're feeling most comfortable with. And yeah, Ethan and them was telling me that Summoner has that XP buff as well. Summoner makes me a little nervous, so I might have to switch to it. I might have to just kind of bite the bullet. I like playing with them. I love that you got the pets, but it's like, yeah. I don't know why it makes me nervous. I'm just like... But it'd be something good, I guess, to level regardless, especially when Phantom, Etoile, and Hero eventually end up dropping. I really was struggling with Gunner, namely because like I went from Hunter to Gunner, and then it just didn't resonate with me 100%. Like I was like, okay, maybe I need to focus in on something else. Yeah, I just need to bite the bullet and play and spend time with Summoner. I spent a little time with it in Japan, and I was like, okay. Spend a little money, buy eggs. Yeah, there we go. I'll focus it on making the money. Woo. I hate how when I switch to the over the shoulder. Yeah, a little sensitive on the control. Feels a lot like Crucible in this mode. There we go. Ugh. Do like that I can play from safety. Oh no. There we go. Oh no. Ooh. Yeah, over the shoulder stuff. Not the best. Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive. It feels a little difficult on controller. Maybe I just need to continue to try to tweak my sensitivities. Alright, Shin, yes! Hopefully you enjoy. I'm assuming you're saying this is the first time you're getting into it. Ba 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 ba. Now let's turn these things in, see if there's anything else I need to turn in, and then probably we'll go actually work. Sweet.
Drop by anytime.
You got it. Oh man, Nova, all right. New players, perfect. Cool. And let me just check line orders, see if there's anybody hidden somewhere. Nope, I haven't got those completed yet. Any missions that I completed, I did. Yes. Cool. Beautiful. And yeah, I probably will run more tonight if you guys are interested in playing. If we stream, because I don't, for YouTube itself, I like to schedule these like more as events rather than like, oh, I'm live, you know, ooh, boo. But we'll probably be over on Twitch. Yeah, that's right. Let me just drop the link if you guys sign into chat. Boo, Streamlabs. I'm going to go to YouTube dashboard. And then we'll drop y'all the link if you're interested in it. Mute myself. Alright, so https twitch.tv/work2game. If you guys follow over there, you'll end up, you know, so as I go live, and I'll go live randomly on Twitch for a wide variety of games, but for YouTube, I try to respect y'all's feed and not be like live, you know, it just, for me, probably the same way. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but ultimately we'll go from there. And then we just, my mini feed's not necessarily working great, but OG Chocolat, welcome to the Soul Nation. Thanks so much for hitting that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the videos and more. You guys are incredible. And thanks all for hanging out. Again, if you're just catching the end of the stream, the lobby issues have been fixed. It's a huge benefit overall to the game. It makes me very happy. So that means I can play some more and all that. It looks like Nova is playing Bouncer, which is great. Also, yeah, a lot of people seem to like that. Bouncer, Braver, really good options for new players. Anyway, all right, guys. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go actually get some work done, and I will see you guys later.